Sam paid quite a bit of taxes last year. Therefore, he's looking to save taxes for this year and moving forward. He reads about tax relief ideas, and there was one that stood out. A 15,300 tax relief if he were to open an SRS account and top up into it. Sounds good, correct? He thought. So what's the catch? Now, the first thing is, for anyone newly opening an SRS account right now, the only time that you can take out without any penalties for SRS is at the age of 63 and after. So Sam was thinking, age 63, that seems quite far. CPF, that benchmark used to be 55. SRS is 63. But then again, Sam has some budgets that he's willing to set aside for retirement already. So at least for that part, he's at peace. So Sam committed to the idea of topping up the SRS, and he continued to read further. What he read next is that at the age of 63 onwards, because he's newly opening one account right now, whatever he takes out, 50% will be added to his chargeable income then. So what does that exactly mean? So Sam went to dig a bit further and finds out that for many people, they say that do a maximum of 400,000 into SRS will do. When you cash out in a 10-year window, every year you take out 40,000, 50% added to chargeable income, that means only 20,000 will potentially be taxed. And if you were to pull up the residential tax rate, we would see that the first 20,000 is free from taxes, correct? Then he saw this dude, Josh Tan, saying that he wants to build $1 million in his SRS. Josh Tan had this observation that he shared, that even if 80,000 is taken out each year, with 50% subjected to tax, that's like a 40,000 in chargeable income, correct? The taxable amount is still pretty small. Compare that to the amount of tax savings if you're a high income earner right now, that definitely looks like a very good trade-off. If you agree with that point, leave in the comment sections. And since you're speaking about tax-free rate, let's look at the lowest amount. Could tax-free brackets for chargeable income be raised in future to 30,000 or 40,000? The likelihood is very strong. Then, he also talked about a case study of what happens when you pump monies for 30 years, how much it will grow to with 8% rate of return when the person reaches age of 62. By the way, from statistics, there are many right now contributing to SRS from early age as shown in this table. So if you're keen to find out, check out the links above and towards the end of this tutorial. But there's something else that caught Sam's ear. It got Sam intrigued. SRS is not like retirement sum topping up where the money goes towards CPF special account. SRS can do investments, and a lot of it. If you see in the SRS approved list of investments, you would see that there are many categories of things to park the monies into to get returns. If you're new to this idea of SRS, this section, take note of it. On the left hand side, you'll see risk-free or very, very low risk ideas. On the right hand side, you'll see ideas that give you higher return. But of course, these are investment related. So let's touch on the left hand side first. Right at the very bottom, Singapore savings bonds. You can actually buy them with your SRS monies. You can also buy T-bills with your SRS money. Then one layer above it, you can buy Singapore listed retail bonds on the exchange with your SRS money. Then you can also buy fixed deposits with your SRS money. And last but not least, you can buy insurance products. Take note again, these insurance products are actually endowment plans or retirement plan. And one example can be this. Very often they are misunderstood, and maybe this is a good chance to clarify what exactly it can deliver for you, just in case you bought one or just in case you're thinking what are your options. For a retirement plan that is qualified with SRS, they would be single premium. And in this illustration, for someone age of 50 topping up, it can be planned that there are payouts coming out from age of 63 onwards. In this illustration, it's 63 to 85. I believe many plans allow you to customize how long you want this payout to be. It can also be for a lifetime. So for this instance, there'll be a monthly total income that would be coming out from this plan. As you can see, there will be a guarantee and a non-guarantee component. In total, the money should be growing reasonably well inside, and the guaranteed component should also be way more than the principal already. I've seen many who suggest that these plans do not have a value in someone's portfolio because if you invest it, you definitely get a higher rate of return. Doubling the monies in this time frame is because of simple compounding, correct? Yes, that is true, but not everybody has risk appetite to invest, and there is a place for guaranteed income. A retirement plan gives you fast, free, guaranteed cash flows. If you are investing with your cash ready, then keep this to boost your guaranteed income sources. Use this to layer on top of CPF life payouts. How about that? Then the value starts to shine. If you have questions on this concept, leave in the comment sections and I'll try my best to pick them up. Then let's go back to SRS approved investments. We would see on the right hand side also many instruments that Sam or you can actually get your SRS monies invested into. Firstly, you can buy SG listed ETFs, and that also includes STI ETF. Then above that, you can actually buy stocks listed in Singapore, not US stocks, just Singapore listed stocks. If you like banks, you can buy them with SRS. You like REITs, you can also buy them with SRS. Then up next, unit trust funds. And last but not least, there are also robo-advisors that you can park your SRS monies into and they help you diversify. This is one example by Syfe. Over here, you have a few SRS-based portfolios to choose from. Core Equity100, Income Plus and Cash Plus Flexi. For example, you're keen on equity investments, the Core Equity100 can be explored. You can see the composition of the portfolio with almost 40% into a world fund. The rest broadly diversified into US funds and emerging market funds. And being broadly diversified with 100% into equities is very crucial if you want long-term performance. As you can see over here, the back-tested result is very strong. 8-year returns of double digits beating the MSCI World Index. If you're keen to open a Syfe account to invest your SRS, look for links below. They have a SRS launch promotion, and how it works is you can earn up to $400 worth of cashback rewards when you invest in either the Core Equity100 portfolio or the Income Plus portfolio. The promotion period is only until 31st December 2024, so do sign up today. And it's applicable for existing and new Syfe users. Do check out terms and conditions, and when you're opening, simply input the promo code SRSAST to get your launch promotion rewards. In addition, if you are a new user to Syfe, there is something that you can stack on further. As I've shared in the channel before, I've been a user of Syfe's portfolio, and you can see the sign-up process is very simple. When you do your account opening, input my promotion code ASTUTE24. You can enjoy up to 1 year of free waivers for Syfe managed portfolios and up to $200 in cash credits when you invest into Syfe's brokerage account. So what are you waiting for? Look for links below to sign up today. Now, since you started with me to here, let me share with you 5 surprising findings about SRS and tax relief. And the first starts with this, which is many high-income moms are unaware of the tax relief cap. It is at $80,000. Any other relief above it, it's kind of forfeited. So especially if you're a high-income working mom with 2 kids or more, do always double check if you have crossed the $80,000 tax relief, because that impacts your decision whether to top up the SRS, CPF top-ups, or even your decision on taking on the various relief like parent relief, child relief, etc. etc. So do look to go and optimize it properly. The second surprising finding is that if you're earning above $160,000 each year, your tax each month could be above $1,000 already. SRS top-up in this instance could save you thousands of dollars. So take note of this, especially if you've gotten a promotion or a pay raise. If you jump into the next bracket, the impact of tax relief becomes bigger and bigger. Hopefully this has enlightened you somewhat, and as always, smash the like button. And let's go on to the third surprising finding, which is there's actually more than $3 billion of idling cash in SRS. These are actual published figures, and you would see that cash balances are 19% of the total contributions. Wow, and this 19% actually earns only 0.05%. Hopefully, if you have cash idling and you've seen this video, you are motivated enough to get it deployed into any of the instruments. The worst, in my opinion, is just keep it in cash. In this screenshot also, it leads to the fourth surprising finding, which is that not that many people invest their SRS monies into shares, REITs, and ETFs. For me, myself, I do so, but that's because I have plans on how to decumulate the SRS investments when the time comes. Do know also when you buy shares with SRS, unlike cash, the dividend doesn't flush to your bank account. It gets accumulated in your SRS, which means you cannot just buy and hold and forget about it. It will simply pile up in your SRS account. And when you need it for retirement, you haven't figured out how to sell and figured out how to take it out, then that's where you might face some taxes. The fifth surprising finding is that if you are in your 40s already, retirement is not too far away. 62 or 63 is really just 15 years thereabouts, and therefore start planning early. I've seen many private clients in their later stage in their career getting so busy and then only figuring out all these various optimizing methods. Whatever we've shared today is on SRS. I do have other tutorials to help you on your financial planning. And as always, if you'd like to find out my links for full retirement plan, I'll leave them below. I work on a fee to give you an independent assessment. And one of my key advantages is I can map out all the various income streams and assets that you have built to show you a complete picture. So if that works, look for links below. Or if you're ready to invest yourself already, check out what our sponsor Syfe has for you today, and I'll sign up from here. With that, I'll introduce you to this previous tutorial I have on why I'll aim for $1 million in SRS. Encouraging you to watch it too, and I'll see you there. Take care as always. Goodbye.